They ask me if I'm afraid to die. I say no, I already committed mental suicide. I was a ghost, I was alone. Emptiness killing me like an overdose. Didn't mean to boast, but my heart's a grave. Soulism hits me where it hurts, can't escape. They bring me to a place, let's call it America, where angels crying, dreams dying, data. The map's disappearing, words not appearing, memories deceiving. Nothing feels near me, they ask me how I got here. I simply say social homicide and mental suicide. Left behind, lost my roots. Every memory buried in old boots. The streets don't know me, the skies ignore. I walk through shadows of what came before. Lost culture, fading like smoke. Memories fractured, promises broke. I scream in silence, no one replies. Ghosts of my people, living in lies. Statues of history, washed in the rain. Stories forgotten, washed down the drain. I wear the pain like it's couture, but it doesn't fix me, it just ensures that I roam these streets, detached and cold. A narrative stolen, never told. I breathe the air of a world gone numb, waiting for someone to remember where I come from. Faces in the crowd, all fading away. Names I once knew, lost to decay. The culture I carry, heavy like stone, but no one remembers. I walk alone, lost culture, fading like smoke. Memories fractured, promises broke. I scream in silence, no one replies. Ghosts of my people, living in lies. They ask me if I'm afraid to die. I say no, I already committed mental suicide. The maps are gone, the words have fled. All that's left is a ghost in my head. I hide the lullabies inside my coat, pass them to the kids with cheap earbuds and hopes. They hum a chorus but the language falls out. It slides from their mouths like rain on a crowded route. Old recipes in jars with dates and stains. Names in the ledger, faces in frames. I fold the letters, softer than prayer. Slide them in the pockets that nobody cares. Remember the festival, the red lit nights. Drums are called dawn back to life now. Neon eats the corners of those streets. The songs get shortened into 10-second beats. I keep a match and a stitched up map. I trace the lines where the cities collapse. I whisper every name that taught me tongue, so it don't disappear when the servers hum. They ask me if I'm afraid to die. I say no, I already committed mental suicide. I was a ghost, I was alone. Emptiness killing me like an overdose. Didn't mean to boast, but my heart's a grave. Soulism hits me where it hurts, can't escape. They bring me to a place, let's call it America, where angels crying, dreams dying, data. The map's disappearing, words not appearing, memories deceiving. Nothing feels near me, they ask me how I got here. I simply say social homicide and mental suicide. Marketplace, tongue switching to sense. Elders trading stories for quicker rents. Children learning names from a screen. Never tasted the salt of the sea, I mean. I teach a child a word, watch it bend. It comes back filtered, trim to trend. We bought her memory with a polite smile. Sell our song for a small while. Lost color drifting, I keep the seam. Patch it with poems, stitch it with dreams. I pass the rhythm to a stranger's hand. Maybe they'll hold longer than the land. Statues rest in alleyways of light. Plaques worn blank by the city's white. I press my palm to cool concrete. Try to pull back the years from the street. They ask me if I'm afraid to die. I say no, I already committed mental suicide. I was a ghost, I was alone. Emptiness killing me like an overdose. Didn't mean to boast, but my heart's a grave. Soulism hits me where it hurts, can't escape. Left behind, lost my roots. Every memory buried in old boots. The streets don't know me, the skies ignore. I walk through shadows of what came before. Lost culture, fading like smoke. Memories fractured, promises broke. I scream in silence, no one replies. Ghosts of my people, living in lies. Hands in the kitchens, hands on looms. Small rebellions in the midnight rooms. We hum the lines that won't be sold. We hide the ashes in jars of gold. The maps are gone, but the lines stay faint. I sketch them on napkins, ink and restraint. Teach the next voice the old refrain, so the chorus returns again and again. They ask me if I'm afraid to die. I say no, I already committed mental suicide. The maps are gone, the words are fled. All that's left is a ghost in my head. Hold my tongue, hold my name. Keep the recipe, keep the flame. If they take a square and renaming the road, we'll meet in kitchens, carry the load. Lost culture, not fully dead. Embers under ash, stories unsaid. We stitch the seam with our small hands. Pass the language on quiet plans. They ask me how I got planned. say no, I already committed mental suicide. The maps are gone, the words are fled. All that's left is a ghost in my head. I hum the chorus under breath. I spit the verse to keep from death. A ghost maybe, but loud with name.